So here we are at the end of a very long summer. We're almost there. We've almost made it. Not quite yet, but we're almost there. And we did something this summer. My family and I did something that we've never done before. We went away for 2.5 days. It was incredible. And where we were was lots and lots of families. We were at a big breakfast dining room. And it was 7:30 in the morning. And I see from far away this man, and he's carrying a big bottle of Coca-Cola in one hand, and his other hand, what is he carrying? He's carrying a plate of sprouted sourdough bread. And I'm looking at this, and my first go-to is, what in the world are you doing drinking Coca-Cola at 7:30 in the morning? Do you know how much sugar that is? Do you know what that will do to you? And I'm going through this in my mind, and I'm seeing this also sprouted spelt bread and this Coca-Cola, and I'm like, this is so inconsistent, it doesn't make sense. And then I took a step back and I realized, what kind of eyes am I looking at? The eyes of my very puny Elana Mizrahi. Can I see this in a different situation? I started to think about, well, maybe he has Coca-Cola because maybe his blood sugar dropped and he needs to have something very quickly to give him some sugar. Maybe his wife is not feeling good and she needs something sweet, and so he got her Coca-Cola. Maybe he promised his children, who are behaving so wonderfully after a very long time, that he's actually going to get them Coca-Cola for breakfast. Or maybe he simply doesn't know how much sugar is in Coca-Cola. Or a million things that I have no idea what is going on in that person. Neither in their life, nor their head, nor in their desires, nor in their struggles, nor in their challenges. And I realized I didn't want to spend my life, and I don't want to spend my life judging people with my eyes. How do I want to spend my life? Judging people through Hashem's eyes. And also, I don't want to judge myself through my eyes, actually. I would like to judge myself through Hashem's eyes. What does it say to us in this Parsha Shoftim? It says we are supposed to appoint judges. And how do these judges have to be? They have to judge in righteousness. And then it says, tzedek tildof. Righteousness, go after. So our holy books tell us that this double usage of the word righteousness, go after, means first we have to be judging ourselves before you could possibly judge anybody else. That's for sure. But also how we judge others and how we judge ourselves, we have to go over the same thing, which is what? Righteousness. So therefore, you know what? It's okay to be inconsistent sometimes. It's okay to have that Coca-Cola and that sprouted sourdough spelled bread. Because sometimes we're struggling and we're juggling a lot of things. And we also not only have to have compassion for other people, we also have to have compassion for ourselves. It's not that we're inconsistent, and it's not that we're hypocrites. It's that we're trying to do the best that we can in that moment with what we have and what Hashem is giving us. So here we are. We're right before Elul. Rosh Hashanah. We are in Elul right before Rosh Hashanah. And the zodiac of Tishrei is the scales. So the scales have to do with how many mitzvot am I doing and how many averot am I doing. True, how much good things and good deeds and connections am I doing, and how many things am I doing that disconnect me? How many of the things am I doing that are in line, my body with my soul, my speech with my soul, my thoughts with my soul, and how many of the things are not in line and are therefore straying me away? It's true. It's a balance. It's a scale. However, I thought also, you know what? We all have these two sides of us where we're really struggling in something and we're really trying in another. And it's not inconsistent. It's just called life. And guess what? HaKadosh Baruch Hu, He judges us b'tzedek. He judges us in righteousness. That is why a judge could not ever take a bribe. He couldn't in any way be subjective. He had to be completely and totally objective because he couldn't see the situation through his eyes. According to Torah, if you're a judge, you have to see it through Hashem's eyes. Which is, what is Hashem's eyes? Hashem's eyes is emes, truth. The word emes, truth, is an aleph, a mem, and a taf. It's the first letter of the alphabet, the middle letter of the alphabet, and the last letter of the alphabet, which means Hashem sees the whole picture. He sees emes. He sees the beginning, the middle, and the end in every situation. And believe me, He is looking down upon us with loving eyes, seeing us in our totality of what's going on. And in that way, He's asking us to look at other people in that way, seeing the totality. And if you don't know the totality, then give the benefit of the doubt of it could be a million things going on that you have no idea. And also within yourself, judge yourself b'tzedek. The emes. Judge yourself and have compassion for yourself and realize, okay, in this area I really need to work at. I need to see the whole picture, and I need to step up to the plate and responsibilities. And this word I really need to have more compassion for myself for, because I'm juggling both things at the same time. Shabbat Shalom.